What's up? What's up?
It's so nice to see you.
Hey,
Did you
good to
guys
see you.
plan this too? Like, these outfits are exceptional.
No, it was not planned.
Yeah, it
but we
wasn't
all
planned.
coordinate, don't we?
Amazing. Talk to us. Okay, just the excitement level. You're out and
know.
about with season 4, Stranger Things 4. What's it like, years in the making, to finally be able to unleash this thing? What are you most excited for fans to experience?
It's been 3 years since the show's come out. I'm excited for everyone to be here to see Stranger Things season 4 and volume 1. You know, it's a blessing to be a part of a great show and have amazing fans. Thank you guys.
Yeah.
Oh, no, yeah, I agree. I agree with Caleb. I'm sure you guys are excited. I'm excited. Yeah, I cannot wait for you all to see the final product. It's gonna be great.
Priya, how many times have people yelled, "You can't spell America without Erica" at you since season 3 came
So
out?
many times, so many times.
Iconic line. Now, Sadie, the question we got more than any other question from fans, this one is from Apple D10, who wants to know, is Max okay? We're concerned about Max.
Listen, she goes through a lot this season. You know, she's not too hot, but it's an interesting color to see on her, and definitely in a different place now than she was when we saw her in season 3. But yeah, it's an interesting season for Max for sure.
Yeah, I want to say everything, Terry, because you have some great stuff in this season. But yeah, so yeah, there's your tease.
I just want to say levitate, 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 levitate.
Yeah, exactly. Talk to me about, as fans know by now, I think, it's kind of a supersized season. Like, these are longer episodes. Did it feel like, I know the scale, every season, it feels like we keep saying it's getting bigger, but did it feel like a bigger show this time around?
It kind of felt like the same environment as ever. I mean, some of the sets were just so detailed, and just the scale of everything was so large. So yeah, in that way, it did feel like a really big season. But in terms of like the crew and the cast, it was, same energy as always.
Got it. For you, I'm curious, you have a new crew this season. You're kind of with a different group. Is that a little bit interesting?
Yeah, that was very interesting. I was actually, when I read the script, I was sad. I was like, man, I'm going to get to... You know what? I'm not going to talk. I was about to say too much.
We were so close, guys.
You're good at this. You're trying to get me to spoil things.
Me?
So yeah. Yeah.
I like that our question was like, so what can you say about Lucas? And you're like, it's too much. Too many spoilers.
Yeah, no, but I feel like, as you can tell that, well, it's been in the press that, there's 4 different locations, and in Hawkins everyone's kind of going through their own thing. Lucas is as well. I feel like this season it answers a lot of questions to a lot of people's stories. I feel like you'll get to dive into Lucas's life more and his thoughts as well. But that's all I'm going to say, sir.
Okay. Don't look at me. It's her.
All right. It's me. Okay, question for each of you. Priya, I'm going to start with you. We'll go down the line. Which of the monsters do you think is scariest in Stranger Things? And we can include Vecna, because people do know Vecna is big bad this season.
Okay, cool. I would definitely say Vecna. As the seasons go on, I think the monsters get more intense and more scarier, so Vecna.
How about for you, Sadie?
Vecna, obviously, yeah.
Dart.
D'Artagnan represent.
Hey, think about it though. Dart lives like he's on the good side and the bad side. Like he could have really took over. Like, you know what I'm saying?
We have. I'm kind of obsessed with her. We have like a friendly Demogorgon over there too. She's like very fashionable and very, very like villainous.
Demogorgons can be sweet, guys.
Yeah.
Thank you all so much
Sadie
for
doesn't
stopping
look
by
convinced.
today.
No, I like it. It's like avant-garde Demogorgon. I love it.
Priya, Sadie, Caleb, thanks so much
Thank
for
you,
stopping
guys.
by. Enjoy the
Oh
premiere.
my gosh! Have an amazing night
Thank you.
tonight.
Thank you.
Out here. Noah, welcome. We were chatting with some of the fans beforehand, and like half of them have like run into you in the past week.
Oh my
as well.
God!
Like,
I just saw a fan the other day, yesterday on the street, and she was like,
she's right there. That's
"Is that
her.
you?
Yeah.
You were like, I'm gonna be at the premiere." Oh my God! Yeah.
And we're here. Here
Oh my
we
God!
are.
Good to see everyone once again.
It's so
Yes.
good to see you, man. So let's talk to me about the big move for Will this season to California. How's it going?
I mean, Will is just finding himself in a new environment with new people, and it's awesome. You guys are gonna love the California stuff. It's amazing, and I'm so happy with it.
I feel like it's like kind of a different genre this season to the California storyline. So how are Will and Elle adjusting to high school?
Yeah, so you guys are gonna see Will and Elle's kind of more realistic, personable, non-supernatural side, which is kind of new for them. But it's cool. I mean, the California storyline's awesome. It's like an action-packed comedy, everything set in sunny California. So what's not to love?
Almost as important as the relationships and the special effects is the hair, of course, obviously. Great hair tonight. Will's hair in the season, how would you evaluate it
I'm
compared to
obsessed.
past seasons?
You know, I think every season we get a new look of the bowl cut.
Yeah, who
it
knew there were
always
so many
looks different.
variations of bowl cuts?
It's just always different. I mean, I'm hoping for if you guys could maybe like beg for next season we don't do a bowl cut.
My favorite thing I saw, though, is someone photoshopped the bowl cut on every single character on the poster. So every character has the Will hair.
my God.
And honestly, everyone looks fabulous.
Really?
Yeah, everyone, like Lucas with the bowl cut.
I just saw the other day a like change.org like petition like get rid of the bowl cut, and I put my name on it.
We finally found one thing to unite the country: change Will's haircut.
It's so funny because it was created by Noah Schnapp, but you still signed it. Yeah. You know, this season really mixes up the Hawkins crew. How did that change how things felt while filming, kind of broken up from your same core group of actors?
I mean, I was a little nervous. Like, what is this new group gonna be like? It's different than just the four boys that I'm used to. But I mean, like I said, it's just looking back, it was so good, and it just turned out so well. It's such a great group of people, and people are gonna love it. So.
We have a fan question here. Is Noah really good at drawing in real life?
No, I'm horrible.
Acting is what they call it.
Okay, we have another one. This is from Laura Albert _ who asks if you can describe season 4 in 3 emojis.
I mean, I'm sure everyone said like the scared emoji.
No, you're the first one to get this one. Okay.
Okay, the scared probably.
Okay.
Maybe like a pizza emoji, and then I would say like a little eggplant emoji. Like
Oh, hello.
I just got "whoa boy" in my ear. People are gonna lose their minds over the next 2 weeks trying to figure out what that means.
I just did my first triple take I've ever done. Okay, rapid fire questions for you.
Eggplant on pizza, of course.
Yes, of course. Oh, you want me to end it on the pizza? Is that what you said?
No,
Okay. Okay. Would you rather eat Surfer Boy pizza or Eggos?
Pizza all day. Yeah.
Okay.
Would you rather work at Scoops Ahoy or Family Video?
Scoops Ahoy. Love ice cream.
Let's talk hair. Who's got the better hair, Steve Harrington or Eddie Munson?
Steve Harrington. Easy.
A big winner tonight.
And last one, who would you rather fight, the Mind Flayer or Vecna?
Well, my character faced the Mind Flayer, so not Vecna. Vecna's too much for me. I can't. I'd say the Mind Flayer.
Fair enough.
Amazing.
Welcome back to Stranger Things 4 and to this awesome live premiere event. It's so good to see you,
Thanks,
man.
guys. Thank you so much.
Noah, so
Give it
great
up for
chatting
Noah
with you.
Schnapp.
Enjoy tonight.
Good to see you.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Amazing. Oh my God!
Where was this hiding? I had no idea this was even happening until.
We've been. We're in the upside down now.
The gods are screaming down at us.
This is
We're live on
freaking
TikTok
rad.
right now.
Oh, we're
and we're live
live?
right
Squeeze in
here.
over here.
I
Better
know,
mess it up.
yeah.
Oh.
You got a mark, you got
Oh,
a
the feedback. I'll
The
just-
feedback. It's going to be okay. It's
No, this suit, sir.
okay.
What's
Yeah.
happening? This is
It's something.
exceptional.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
we
cool.
planned this, right?
Yeah, absolutely. I think, it was, we called like a while ago. I don't know what I'm doing.
Gaten, can we talk a little bit about Dustin in this season?
Please.
Please, you're going to spill it all? You're going to tell me
That'd be
everything?
good. I mean, I might as well do it now, right? We waited this long. I might
Yeah.
as well
Yeah.
spoil the whole thing.
2 weeks
Please.
before,
Right before it
just
comes
act
out,
it
yeah.
all out for me right now. What can we expect from Dustin this season?
Oh man, a whole buttload of stuff, which is great. It's a massive season, but he's going into high school. That's always really, really cool. A very rough time for people. I think most can agree that's not always
Yes.
very fun. But
Give it up for high school
Give it up
being
for
rough.
high school. Yeah.
yeah.
But yeah, it's great. But yeah, I think it's hard enough going through high school, but also dealing with the trauma of the past couple of years that they've been dealing with, especially now that everything at the Starcourt Mall went down. Spoilers, by the way. I mean, for season 3, if you guys haven't seen 3,
They've had time. They've had time to catch up.
that really sucks.
One person in the audience is like, what?
So it's season 4 picks up about 6 months after the event, the Battle of the Starcourt Mall, and the Hawkins gang is a bit fractured.
Yeah.
Talk to us a little bit about where things pick up.
Okay. Yeah. We're separated. So the Byers have moved to California, and the season picks up with Mike going out there to visit his friend Will and Eleven, who lives out there with them, and so that. There's that big separation there, which is really fun to watch, I think, because I think what we're always so great with in the show is working through our problems as a team. It's a big team effort, and that's where it's the power of friendship just powers through. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
In true Stranger Things fashion. But now, especially because of the technology at the time, it's not really an option to be in contact during everything going on, because of course stuff's gonna happen.
Yes.
Yeah, and it's gonna be a rough ride.
You mentioned the teamwork. Oh, let's go. Yeah, actually, I was going to say this. Let's go right to our rapid fire.
Cool.
Because we have some
Sure.
crazy, silly rapid fire
So
questions.
rapid.
Okay, here we go.
Fire.
Would you rather eat Surfer Boy Pizza or Eggos?
Eggos, because any California pizza chain is going to be, and we're in Brooklyn. We're in Brooklyn, so everybody here knows.
Yeah.
All right, next one. Where would you rather work? Scoops Ahoy or Family Video?
Family Video, just to stay healthy. Because
Right.
if there
Too much
worked
ice
at an
cream.
ice cream place, it wouldn't go great.
I'm with you.
Yeah.
Who has the better hair, Steve Harrington or Eddie Munson?
Oh, man. Steve just takes such time and effort. I think the point of Eddie is that he just doesn't care. So it grows out crazy, and there's wow factor there. And he's taking a lot more time in getting the length down to his butt. So
We're going to dig into it with Joe.
Yeah, we're going to talk
take
about
it
the
take
jokes
it up
about
to the
this.
jokes. Let them debate.
All right, last one for you. What would you rather fight, the Mind Flayer or new villain in season 4, Vecna?
The Mind Flayer.
Why?
I wonder.
What a tease. There we go. We are going to release Gaten Matarazzo. Give it up for Gaten, our first guest
Thanks,
tonight.
guys.
Back, Stranger Things!
Finally!
Finally!
Thanks, guys.
See you guys.
Thank you guys so much.
See ya.
Everyone. So nice to see you. Nice to see you. Now, Mike Wheeler, off to have the best spring break ever. What can you tease about what it was like to travel outside of Hawkins this season?
Yeah, it was good. He, I think, in his mind, like, built up what a California person looks like. So if you can imagine what he would dress as, that's what he dressed as. So yeah, he wore a lot of flip-flops, and it was really gross.
What can we tease about Mike and Eleven this season and their journey together?
11, as
Right?
you know,
Yeah.
I like to say.
Yeah. The ship name. What can you? I think just kind of trying to figure themselves out, kind of, and like whether that's together or separate. I'm not really sure. Yeah.
Stay tuned.
Now, we also know, we saw in the trailer that you were sporting a Hellfire Club t-shirt. We already have people wearing Hellfire Club t-shirts here tonight. They work fast, these super
Yeah.
fans. What can you set up about kind of the Hellfire Club this season? I'm mildly obsessed.
Yeah. Well, yeah. It's. I'm glad that the merch has already kicked in. That's pretty early. Giving Netflix early money. That's great. It's just a cool. I mean, it's technically not cool. It's a club for people who like to play Dungeons and Dragons, and
Represent
yeah.
our one
Three
buddy
people,
Paul over
yeah.
here.
Woo, yeah. Everyone's like, I don't even know what that is. I just like looking. Yeah.
What advice would you give your character this season to navigate the murky waters of Stranger Things 4?
Oh, I don't know, like, listen more, I would say, in general. I think Mike is always in his own head a lot, and the only thing that gets him out of his head, I think, is, like, when he has to, like, protect his friends. That's, like, when he kicks into gear.
Right.
When you see him when he's not going on, like, missions, he's pretty clueless. He doesn't really understand. I think if he just kind of
Focus up.
focus up a little bit, yeah.
Yeah, that's a great answer, and people will know what you're talking about when they see the season and be like, That was a great answer. That was a great answer, fan. Okay, we pulled some fan questions beforehand. This one is from Casper Morden. They ask, with the season 4 trailer looking so dark and horrifying, was it the most intense season to film so far?
Oh, that's a good question. We actually like kind of have, I mean, there's pretty dark stuff in our storyline, but like my storyline specifically that I'm in is like the most comedic out of all of them. So weirdly, we kind of got the like easiest emotionally out of, you know, everyone. So I would say like for everyone else filming in Atlanta, for like all of the, you know, Hawkins gang and all of the Creel House stuff like that, it was like truly terrifying. For us, it was a lot more kind of like action thriller type stuff. With like stoner comedy thrown in, so.
Because you shot in New Mexico, right? That's
yeah,
where
we
California
shot.
was?
Yeah, we shot in like I mean, we shot in Albuquerque, but like a lot of it was like middle of nowhere, like staying in like hotels and. It was like filming an independent movie at the same time as Stranger Things was being filmed, so it's kind of weird.
It's like 4 different independent movies.
Yeah, there's like
Everybody's
5 movies going on.
Right,
yeah.
right.
Yeah.
This maybe answers this question, but Monica did want to know, how would you rank the new season on a horror scale from 1 to 10? Sounds like your
like
side of things is not.
Scary or good or
However you want to do it.
I would say like if you're going like, through Stranger Things scary, like it's definitely like compared to what it used to be. I mean, I'll just tease that like there's some ends to some episodes early on that are like I think you would have trouble turning on the next episode.
Right.
So
It's pretty scary.
Yeah.
It's pretty scary. Look at
Yeah.
that
Gasps.
response.
First gasps of the night.
Yes.
Well done.
Yes.
Which also perfectly sets us up to our next question. You know, this season's a long time coming. We've been waiting years for Stranger Things 4. So what makes this season so special and exciting to finally come out?
I think just because it took us so long to make it, and I don't know, it took 2 years to make, and then, you know, they had to edit it and do everything. A lot of hard work went into it, and I think people will, like, really see that. I also think it's, like, easily our, like, most ambitious season, so, yeah.
It's a big one in
Yeah.
every respect. All right, some rapid-fire questions for you. You ready? What would you rather eat, Surfer Boy Pizza or Eggos?
I think I've gone over the limit on the Eggos at this point, so I'll probably go for pizza.
Okay. Where would you rather work, Scoops Ahoy or Family Video?
Family Video. I feel like there would be like a lot of like little kid puke at Scoops Ahoy that I have to clean up all the time, so I'd probably go with video.
Who has the better hair, Steve Harrington or Eddie Munson?
I'm gonna leave that one up to like Twitter after, because there's gonna be some weird poll war thing.
Smart enough to avoid controversy.
Yeah, I'm good on that one.
As we call a Stranger Things pro at
Yeah,
this point.
exactly.
Let the newbies answer that one.
Yeah, exactly.
And last one for you. What would you rather fight, the Mind Flayer or Vecna?
The Mind Flayer, easily. Yeah.
Amazing, amazing. Everybody give it up for Mr. Finn Wolford. So good to see you.
Have a great night, Finn. Here she is! Millie!
Hello.
Welcome back to Stranger Things!
Thank you. I've been here all along.
So have they. We've been joking they've been waiting outside since season 3 came out.
Oh,
You
gosh.
too, though. You've been in the
must have
back.
been freezing.
They
whole
brought
roller coaster of
warmers.
New York weather.
It's okay. It's okay.
Hello,
It's so
good to
good to
see
see you.
you.
Let's talk a little bit about this long in the making season. Just what is it like to finally deliver this to the audience, to be out and about in public with this show? What are you feeling?
I feel like I don't need to go to therapy anymore. Do you know what I mean? I'm like, gosh, I can actually talk about something that we've created. And also, when you're filming, you know, I do scenes and I'm like, God, the fans are gonna love this. Like, I'm in it. I'm like, yes, they're gonna love this scene so much. So it's like you're feeling it all through filming, and then now I'm like, right, have it, enjoy yourself.
2 weeks, only 2 weeks.
I
to
know,
go.
I know.
What do you think has made this season the most epic yet?
I mean, it's the Duffer Brothers, and it's Netflix, and then when you put those things together, and also Winona Ryder just in the midst of that, I'm like, okay, bye, have a good one. Like, I'll be here if anyone needs me. So yeah, and it's the Duffer Brothers. So every time, every single season, every 2 years, 3 years goes by, which isn't normal, by the way. You know, it always gets better. So give them, you know, the time they need. But it will be amazing. And this year we have taken the most time out of anyone, but it is the best season yet.
We've been when I've gotten a chance to see some of the episodes, and they are epic. Did it feel like a different scale? It's like each one is almost its own movie in a way. Like,
Yeah, I mean, it was like I'm not even joking you, a year filming. It didn't feel like as long as the episodes when you're watching them. I just want to let you know I've been watching them and it's like you're watching Godfather after Godfather. So I want you to know you got to sit there and be prepared. There's a lot of story to tell.
It's good. We've been waiting. We want it. We want those long episodes. We want that long season. Now let's tease a little bit about Elle's journey this season. She's in California. What's high school like for her?
I mean, high school's like any... Who goes to high school here? Okay, not a few people.
People
so-
aren't, they're not sure.
Yeah,
They're not
everybody's
sure.
like, I don't go to high school, leave me alone. No, so it's hard. And I think what's really nice is that the Duffer Brothers was shining a light on what kids go through during high school. It's not an easy time, especially for young girls out there struggling with their identity and who they are, with the influences of everyone around them, their environments, the people, their family and friends trying to fit in. So it's been a really nice time portraying that storyline for me because I think it's influential and it definitely helps me get through that time as well. So yeah.
As you can imagine, we got 1 or 2 fan questions.
Right.
Actually, let's do some rapid fire. I want to hear her answers to the rapid
We've been
fire
doing
questions.
this all night. I want to hear, Millie, you will be the final decider on these. rapid
No
fire.
pressure.
Okay.
Surfer Boy Pizza or Eggos?
Surfer Boy Pizza.
Okay.
Hey, repping California.
Murmurs
I
in the
like it.
crowd.
I hate Eggos. Sorry. I was never getting a brand deal. I was never getting a brand deal.
All right, where would you rather work, Scoops Ahoy or Family Video?
Scoops Ahoy.
Ah. What's your
yeah.
go-to ice cream flavor?
Chocolate chip.
Wise lady.
Classic.
Wise lady.
Yeah. Anyone who says mint chocolate chip, you're out of your mind.
Deal breaker.
No. Deal breaker. It's like a first date. I'm leaving. You're paying.
Better hair, Eddie Munson or Steve Harrington?
Oh, Steve Harrington. Are you kidding? Oh my gosh, I blush every time Joe comes into it. I'm like, hey. Can I touch your hair?
You can. I think, yeah, it's in the contract now.
Have you
It's in
guys
the
seen
contract.
him yet?
Yes.
What does he look like?
I mean, he's got great hair.
Does it?
It's dreamy.
I've been like, I'm just always excited to see what everyone wears to these.
Have
you seen
David
Harbor?
yet?
Unfortunately. Yes.
It's trauma. Talk about trauma,
It
right?
is. My eyes burned.
You're like, you've had 3 years, sir.
Yes,
This is what you came up with.
What happened?
Who would you rather fight, the Mind Flayer or Vecna?
I fight both. I fought both. Yeah.
And still be kicking butt.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
still my hair is looking like this.
Yeah, hell yeah. And in heels, no less. Millie, we couldn't do Stranger Things without you. So great to chat with you. Have an amazing
Millie Bobby Brown,
time
everybody.
tonight. Thank you
I
so
love you.
much.
I'm gonna go now. I love you all. Bye.
Welcome.
Hello,
Happy
hi.
Stranger Things Day.
Amazing.
Well, Stranger Things premiere day.
I mean, yeah, it's been incredible. I mean, mostly this is amazing to see everybody.
Did you
out
know
here
they were all
finally.
tucked back here?
I could hear everybody. I could hear some noises.
They're a
going
subtle,
on,
quiet
so,
group,
yeah,
aren't they?
Right. Yeah.
Okay, tease us a little bit about the threat facing Hawkins and Stranger Things this year. What should we know?
Oh, what should you know? I mean, how many people get up here and say it's darker and bigger and scarier?
Heard
But
that
it
once
is.
or
But it
twice.
really, I mean, not to spoil anything, but I feel like this season, I feel like we kind of start to get into a little bit more of the like mythology of things and a little more explanation. Start to kind of answer some questions, ask some new ones. So I think it's going to be pretty big.
They're so lucky they have an investigative journalist in the mix.
I know. Thank God Nancy's here.
Yeah, how's Nancy doing this season?
She's good. She's yeah. I mean, you know, she's focused. She's kind of always on her path and kind of maybe compartmentalizing a little bit. But the thing about Nancy is whenever something, you know, when push comes to shove, she's there, she's on it, and she's invested, and she's moving it forward. So yeah, she's got a lot to do this season.
And the state of Hawkins in general, Creel House has been teased. What can you say about those aspects of season 4?
I don't know. Yeah, we have some really amazing sets and new locations this season that play such a big role. Honestly, what I can say maybe about the Creel House is that it really becomes a character in itself, and plays a pretty big, interesting role for us.
One person who joined the cast that we haven't talked about tonight is Freddy Krueger himself, Robert Englund. What was
Icon,
it like?
come on.
What was it like having Robert join the cast?
Oh, I'm such a privilege, honestly. The days that I got to work with him were just amazing because he is so seasoned. He came up with such a good, nice game energy. And it's always exciting to hear that people who you look up to are fans of the show. That's always like a really, kind of lovely thing. And he came in and he delivered, and he's so good. And I can't really talk about what his role is, but he's very good, and it was such a gift to get to work with him.
Can we tease a little bit, though, of your increased screen time with the lovely and talented Maya Hawke? I mean, that's pretty cool.
Oh my gosh, yeah. There's some Nancy Robin stuff going on this season, which I know. I was very excited to see that in the scripts. And Maya's such a joy to work with. She's so fun, and I think Nancy and Robin, their characters are so different, so it was really fun to finally get to see how those two, what their dynamic is and how they evolve.
Thank you so much for stopping by. A busy night. She's got to go into a big premiere, guys.
Yeah.
Natalia Dyer,
so
give it
nice
up,
to meet you.
everybody.
Have a wonderful time tonight.
Amazing.
How fun.
So good to see you.
Hey, so nice to see you,
Good to
Joe.
see you. What's going on? Great to see you. Wow.
Look at all these people.
How fun.
All right, buddy. We got a lot to cover. Scoops Ahoy to Family Video.
Yeah.
How's Steve doing? How's the transition going?
Oh, I'll tell you, it feels good to wear a different outfit for 2 years.
But you still wear the Scoops Ahoy at home, so that's...
Well, that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's in my free time. But yeah, got a nice vest. I got to wear my own clothes underneath. It was good. Yeah. No, it's production design in the video store and Family Video is amazing.
And
yeah.
Maya already teased that we kind of pick up right with the dynamic duo of Robin and Steve, where we left off in Family Video. But this season, the cast is a bit scattered. The characters are scattered. So how does this season feel different than previous ones?
Definitely. Just the scope of the season is a lot larger. And on the page, it was kind of like, how exactly are we going to do this? Just
Right.
because we're shooting, for California, we're doing Hawkins, so it's very scattered. But I was really lucky to be in this storyline that I really enjoyed, where we get to kind of uncover some mysteries that are really integral to the lore and to the kind of background of everything that's been going on. So that was really exciting for me as just a fan.
How do you do it? You double the length of the season
Right.
from any
Just double
previous
it.
season.
You just double it. There you go. Double it. More time.
I have a cruel question because you're so identified with a couple characters, some great iconic duos. Steve and Dustin, Steve and Robin. Better duo. Which one is closer to your heart?
Oh man, that's a dead tie. I feel like that. It's like choosing who do you love better, mom or dad. I can't do that.
All right,
I
well,
can't do
Answer
that.
too. Who do you love better,
do
your
that.
mom and dad?
They're both here. I can't do that.
Okay, let's talk
Neither.
with you about something we haven't talked about really with anyone else, which is Creel House.
Right.
Now, this is a super creepy new location this season. We get to see some shots of Steve at Creel House in the trailer. What can you tell us about kind of this new location, this new threat?
Very important. And again, it kind of plays into the I don't know, vague history, I guess I would say. But it was an amazing, amazing set to work on. And it plays a very large part in this season, and I don't want to spoil anything.
You gotta find Dave Harbour tonight because he's wearing a suit that's basically the whole season, and he has
I
the
just
full.
saw. Yes, I just saw that. I saw little Finn, or when Finn was little on his.
We made
on
him
his
do a
breast
little
pocket.
catwalk for us.
No
Oh.
scripts necessary anymore.
Hated
Just
it.
read David Harbour's suit, basically.
Perfect.
What can you tease about the big bad this season? How does it compare to ones in the past?
He's slimy, like everyone in the past, but I think he is. He's a monster, but he has. Man, how do you put it? He's kind of humanoid, so
Right.
I think that actually makes him a lot scarier.
Right.
Because you can kind of relate to him maybe more than you could to just a Demogorgon. So yeah.
Vecna loves vines, loves roots.
He loves vines. He loves roots. He's a vegetarian, I think.
What's not to love?
Right, yeah.
Sweet Vecna. Justice for Vecna.
Vegan, I think. Yeah.
No. We're still on Justice for Bob. We're back to
Yeah,
Justice
yeah,
for
right.
Barb if
Yeah,
we're really going crazy.
Should we do some rapid fire questions for Joe?
I think so. Let's
All right,
do so.
here we go.
What's up, Josh?
Okay.
Would you rather eat Surfer Boy pizza or Eggos, Joe?
Surfer Boy pizza.
Respect.
Like forever for the rest of my life?
Sure.
Pizza. There's more, I think, going on
Variety
there,
there, yep.
nutritionally.
Yeah, for sure. Where would you rather work, Scoops Ahoy or Family Video?
Family Video, much more entertainment, and if I worked at Scoops Ahoy, I'd just, get fat. Nutrition, there you go. Nutrition. It goes back to nutrition. It's all about food.
Pizza.
It's all about
Joe,
food.
guys, PSA tonight. You have a horse in this race. Who has the better hair, Steve Harrington or Eddie Munson?
I think Eddie. Have you seen that wig? Have you? Oh my gosh, it's like the greatest thing I've ever seen. It's like Spinal Tap.
It's so funny because like seeing Joe in person, other Joe, it's like, oh, you're like a normal person, not like the coolest metalhead I've ever seen.
I was so shocked behind the scene because I worked with him before I saw him off set, really, and then after seeing him, it was shocking to see him without his mane and British. Yeah.
We don't know if that accent is real or not. We don't
know
for a
where
fact.
he's from. We don't know.
All right, last one for you. Who would you rather fight, the Mind Flayer or vegetarian Vecna?
Oh man, that is a great question. I feel like probably Vecna because he would probably treat me to a nice vegetarian dinner at least at some point.
Someone needs a meal. Someone's hungry tonight.
I'm starving.
We're gonna get Joe some food. Joe, such a pleasure chatting with
Thank
you.
you. Give it
up for Joe
Congrats.
Keery,
Thank you,
Back
everyone,
in
for coming.
Stranger Things.
So excited.
Enjoy
Good.
tonight.
Thank you.
So good to see you.
Thank you.
We got a spot.
Hello, everybody. Oh my God. Was anybody out front before? Oh, okay, good. Because I got whacked with a wet branch and I got upset. So
In Brooklyn?
Yeah, well, it's raining, or is it not anymore?
I don't know.
How are you?
We live here now. How are you?
I'm good. I used to live in Brooklyn.
A new
Yeah?
contender for best dress tonight. There's a lot of competition out there, but
Yes.
Brett Gelman rises to the top
Yes,
immediately.
I'm wearing Bodie, everyone. Bodie. B-O-D-E. She's a big designer. Okay. No, I'm very
I thought you
excited.
said Bowie. And I was like,
No, not Bowie.
I was like, that's
Bodie.
okay.
Yeah.
Great.
No, that's cool.
Exceptional
What's
plug.
happening?
Not too. I mean, we're.
Yeah? How you
What do
are
you
you
mean
guys
what's happening?
excited?
We're live
Are you
on
excited?
TikTok right now. We
Oh
have
my
this
God,
lovely
you have
group of
no
people.
idea, everyone. It is well worth the wait tonight. Oh my God.
Yeah, and actually, the Duffers said Brett can just spoil everything.
They said,
so
we
just
asked
start at the
which
beginning.
cast
and we're
member
gonna-
should we talk to?
Right, no, I'm a problem. I'm definitely a problem. I'm mischievous. Yeah, no, it was good to bring me on late,
What can
everybody-
you tease about season 4 and how epic the stakes are this season?
The stakes have never been higher, and I've said this a lot of times, but this season is more everything. It's scarier. It's more action-packed. There's more characters. There's more locations, and it's even funnier. And I think that's a lot of what comes into play between me and Winona. Me and Winona are kind of like an action comedy duo this season, which was insane to experience.
Say,
yeah.
it feels like it's its own wonderful show in a way. I mean, talk to me about working.
Spin-off alert.
Let's do it. But what's it like to work with one-on-one with Winona this season in particular?
I mean, this is a person who taught me how to act. I grew up watching her, even though we're pretty much the same age. She was famous very young, and I grew up watching her performances and idolizing her. So to get to work with someone like that, work with a hero, is just to say that that's a dream come true is a massive understatement.
Your part of the show is fantastic. Yeah.
No spoilers, but what is your favorite episode this season?
What is my favorite episode?
Drop a number.
Whatever episode I'm in the most,
Oh,
I
great.
think. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I think
That's
that
my
is,
favorite
yeah.
too.
Classic
yeah?
actor.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Are you telling me the truth here? I'm your favorite character?
Wow.
You said that to everybody, you liar.
No.
I'm everybody's favorite character, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, give it up for Murray!
Murray, everyone's favorite character, Brett Gelman.
Yes, I'm their favorite Jewish character.
Listen, you got Schwartz and Horowitz up here. You're
Yeah, that's right. Keep it in the tribe, baby. All right. Okay, everybody. Shalom. I love you so much.
Brett Gelman.
Thank you
man.
so much. We've got all these fans tucked back here. They're so excited to see everyone.
Hi, everyone.
Terry, I haven't been keeping track, but that might have been the biggest round of applause yet.
I think so. We have a fan in the audience who just got the Joyce haircut too to cosplay as her tonight. Just dyed her hair and everything. Respect. She's somewhere. She's
So-
around here. Around here.
Talk to us
There
a little
she
bit
is.
about what it's like. Okay, so years
There
in the
she is.
making.
She's right there. She's
there
right
she
there.
is. There's our Joyce.
Little Joyce.
You see her right here? What's it like just to be out in an environment like this for Stranger Things? You've obviously been to some major events over the years, but given the last few years and the long time coming, what's it like to be out with this now?
It's crazy. It's
Yeah.
incredible. I mean, I haven't been out in a couple of years, and to get this kind of reception, it's completely overwhelming in the best possible way.
Yeah.
I mean, everyone around the world loves Stranger Things so much. What has been one of your favorite fan interactions you've ever had?
Well, I mean, I'm Will's mom. I mean, that's how I get. It used to be Beetlejuice, but
It's still Beetlejuice. It's still Beetlejuice.
but now it's Will's mom, and which is great.
Are the fans different? I mean, again, you've had different kind of fandoms over the years, but can you detect a difference in the Stranger Things fandom given?
Oh yeah, yeah. It's incredible. I mean, part of it. I remember when I first got offered the job, I'd never done a series, and I remember people saying, you know, you're going to be in people's homes now. You know, it's going to be different because they'll know you more. You're going to be kind of part of their, and that's wild. I was a little, to be completely honest, I was a little scared, but it's just been such a positive, you know, beautiful thing that I'm just, it's completely life-changing and really, really meaningful. Really meaningful to me. Thank you guys so much.
Do you remember when you knew the show was a big deal? Was there like a moment?
Well, I'm not on social media, but I do, and I remember like the day that it premiered, I got an email from Netflix changing my subscription price. It went from like $9.99 to $14.99, or the $12.99, and I was like, oh, but you know, hey, and I still pay that bill. I think it's even higher now.
Oh, I'm going to share my password with you.
It's worth it. It's worth it. We get Stranger Things.
This is a fan question from Cecile M. Cruz, who wants to know, what should we look most forward to, you think, in season 4?
Oh my gosh.
I know it's hard.
It's the stakes are, if you can believe it, they're even higher. And I mean, I know, like, I can't say a lot of stuff.
Your storyline is like just nonstop spoilers.
Yeah, it is. But what I love so much about the show and so much about the Duffers is that they keep the heart.
Yeah.
You know, so whatever the stakes, you know, in all of the storylines with the kids, I mean, these kids are so brilliant, and I'm so proud of them, and I'm so honored to work with them and get to know them. They're just so special. But you know, you really, they're no matter what's going on, getting chased by crazy Russians, the monsters, talking the lamps, whatever's going on, it is ultimately about love and friendship. When it really comes down to it, that's what everybody is fighting for and dealing with. And that I think is done really beautifully and played so beautifully by our cast.
Yeah.
Just incredible.
That's what makes an event like this so special, is to see the incredible ensemble that is Stranger Things. Well, this crowd loves you. We love you. Give it up for Winona Ryder, everybody.
Thank you so much. Enjoy tonight.
Thank you,
Yeah.
guys. Thank you.
Thank you.